Hey guys, this is Ryan here today with another review. This time I will be doing a review of Superior Spider-Man issue 6AU, which means Age of Ultron. This is the Age of Ultron tie-in. So this book was actually really good for a tie-in book. If this book was like a regular Ultron book, I don't think it would be that good. But if it's like a tie-in, it's really good. The writers for this book was Chris Toscage. And the artist was Dexter Soy. I don't know. No offense, that's just kind of a soy sauce, maybe? I don't know. That's a weird name. But this is, just to let you guys know, they have already released issue 6. This is just a tie-in for this book. So that's why they call it 6AU, which means Age of Ultron. Sorry, I got some, I had something caught in my throat. The cover's really cool. Everything's in red. It's like, not everything's in colored red. It's basically, it's a light red, so you see everything in red. So that's really cool. And just to warn you guys, my comic book store told me this. If you guys are going to be getting Age of Ultron issue 3 and you will be getting the tie-ins, read the tie-ins first and then read the issue, okay? Because this happens before, like, in a little bit, I'll be doing Fantastic Four issue or something, and then I'll be doing Age of Ultron issue 3. Remember, read the tie-ins first, and then do the read issue 3. That's how it has to go, because everything happens before issue 3. So just letting you guys know. It first starts out says, "I beat death not long ago. I was Dr. Octopus, a hunted criminal and dying man. My world on the verge of coming to an end." He's talking about before he was Spider-Man, and he's like, "I was a hero, and but death, it seems, does not like being cheated, because he's basically wishing he should be dead." He's like, he's like, he always fantasized about New York being destroyed or Earth, and he didn't. Now he realizes it should that never should have happened. And he's saying to himself, "It's all my fault," because it said. His city, Ultron, a robot of a machine, and I'm a master of machines. I could have stopped this, but I'd exhausted myself fixing the mess Parker made of his life. This is your fault, and it's all your fault. He's talking about Peter Parker, and it says now I can only think of May. Her apartment was on Central Park West. It's rubble. Mary Jane's club was gone. The fear they must have felt all the way they could have suffered, and I was useless. He's basically blaming himself for what happened, and then all of a sudden he said, someone says, "I know how you feel," and then he gets surprised and sees Iron Man. They're talking and saying how what happened, and he's like, I'm his better, and I need to get away from these idiots and act like the Peter Parker they know, so they don't suspect anything. So he's trying to still make sure that no one knows he's Dr. Octopus, even though the world is end. Who does that? If you're someone else, even though the world is end, I would probably say something. And just letting you guys know, the artwork in this book is actually really, really good. Not one of those artworks where I'd love to see in every single issue, but it's good for a tie-in. I'm going to say it's good for a tie-in. I really like this artwork though, because it just looks really cool, but the only thing is it makes Peter Parker look a little bit emo. So, they're talking about a plan, and they're talking about the old days when Iron Man or Tony Stark was the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's like, "I made these things that could stop a nuclear bomb or something." And he's like, "We think this can help us get rid of Ultron." And he's like, "You have to get into the only problem is we need negative zone we need items from the negative zone to power it." So and they no. If you hear that, there's a car alarm. Yeah, I should have closed my window. Car alarm, shut off. Doing a review. Thank you. Okay, so they're saying there is some in Horizontal Lab. You know how to get in and you know how to get out, and and Quicksilver will be in there for you. It's gonna take you'll have 2 minutes to get in. God, turn off, Carl. Thank you. You should know I'm doing a review. You know that, right? Okay. He's like, Quicksilver will get you in. You got 2 minutes to get in and out. So, and he's like, let's do it. So next thing you know, they're at Horizontal Lab, and he's like, remember, no using any technology. If you use any technology, they'll know they know you're here, and they will get you. So then, all of a sudden, he's climbing. He's like, he's up in the place, and he sees Max Model's skeleton. He's thinking to himself, these people are stupid. This would never work. And he's like, I've only met Ultron once during the Secret Wars, and I had to battle him a few times. And he decides to go get his spider bots. And of course, Doc Ock doesn't grab any negative zone stuff, and he only grabs his spider bots, and he's working on them. And next, all of a sudden, Ultrons get alerted, and now are going to be coming after him. So, and then all of a sudden, they're here, and he says, Spider-Man, submit or perish. And he says, surrender to you, and he's like laughable, and he's fighting the Ultrons and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, he grabs his spider bot that he's working on and puts it on the Ultron, and then all of a sudden they just grow these giant Octobot things, and now they were under his command. And then they said, take me to Ultron, I want to see him and destroy him. And then all of a sudden Ultron is basically making him disappear, and then all of a sudden he gets a headache, and then he sees Ultron, and he's basically just like, he goes there, and turns out it's not the real Ultron, and he's like, I've been fooled. And by the way, you find out who's Ultron in issue 3. I will be reviewing that, and remember, all my reviews are spoilers. So you don't want to, if you have never read the book yet, you don't want to see my reviews because there's spoilers. So next thing you know, he's basically getting real mad, and next thing you know, all of a sudden the Ultrons are done. They've gone back to normal, and he's decided that he's going to go on with with Iron Man's thing, because he finally figured out it would actually work. And then all of a sudden, when he's getting the bomb ready, one of the Ultrons shoots a laser at it, and it explodes. Not completely, but it just explodes. And then all of a sudden, the entire place explodes, and he gets out of there. And then he goes to Iron Man. He says, "I failed completely. I'm so sorry." And he's like, "It probably wouldn't have worked anyway. This is a Hail Mary, basically." He's like, "Yes, it would have worked actually, and I'm so sorry I didn't go on." And then he's like, "So will you fight for us?" And it's like, he says yes. And it says, continued in Age of Ultron, issue 3. So, great book. I loved this book. I'm going to give this book a 4.5 out of 5, just because Age of Ultron's been a little smaller, little bit, lately, and Age of Ultron, this kind of helped it. It was really good, and I'm really excited for all the other Titans, because I am getting all of them. So I will be reviewing all of those. Oh my god, that's got a lot of reviews. And next up, I'm going to be reviewing Fantastic Four, Age of Ultron Titans. So stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for watching my review. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.